Is attending a tech expo good way to get new customers, or has it become too expensive and very overcrowded these days? Let's find out in this video. Hi, I'm Balavishnu. I run this company called Techno Software Solutions for the last 9 years. And 2 weeks back, I got a chance to visit the world's largest tech expo by the name GATEX 2024, which was held in World Trade Center and Dubai Marina at Dubai. It was a very massive event. So each venues like the Dubai World Trade Center and Dubai Marina are around 400,000 square meters, which is quite close to 100 acres of land. So basically, the event was held at like around 200 acres of land. So there were people from all across the world attending the event, exhibiting it. So there were very eminent speakers speaking, and it was a very overcrowded event. So in such a huge event, I met a lot of people and I asked them feedback about the event. Some said that hey, it was overcrowded. There we met a lot of people, and we don't remember whom we met over the last 5 years. We got very tired walking every day, so it was very tedious. Some people said this, and some people said that hey, it was a great event. We met many people. We got a lot of new leads. We met several partners who are willing to help us expand to new markets, etc. So I heard feedbacks in both the extremes. So who is right? Who is wrong? Well, I would say both of them are right and both of them are wrong. It really depends on how good you prepare yourself for such a huge event. That really makes the success of it. So in this video, I am going to share some of the few learnings which I had from this expo, which I am pretty sure would be useful to any tech entrepreneur who is looking to attend future tech shows like this. So we spent around 5 lakhs in total in exhibiting in this event, and we brought around 4 team members with us. So in total we spent around 6,000 US dollars to earn these lessons, and which I'm going to give it for free today. So the first is focus is the key. So what happened the first day? I remember when I went to the event, we set up the stall, etc. On seeing the sheer size of the event, it was very overwhelming for me. So what came into my mind is, okay, there are like tens or hundreds of companies very similar to what we do here, who are exhibiting nearby, opposite, everywhere. So Indian IT companies were everywhere, and there were also many abroad IT companies. My The doubt which I had to myself is, how are we going to compete with such players? So whatever I am going to say to a potential customers, they are also going to say, how am I going to differentiate myself? So I had a lot of these thoughts which really brought my energy down. So first thing I would suggest is focus. Don't worry about your competition. So you have already invested money and you have gone there. So you need to focus on getting the results and do not worry about anything else. Forget the competition. Forget who is next to you, who is opposite to you. Just focus on what you want, your team. So it is said that you always lose a battle first in your mind, then lose the real battle. Never lose battle in the mind first. Be strong, stay focused. That's the first lesson which I had. The second lesson is, what is your objective? See, there were people who came to the events for different purposes. Some people came to listen to some big speakers. Some people came to get some investors. Some investors came to obviously invest in startups. Some people like me came to get potential leads. Some came to get potential vendors to explore new markets like Middle East, etc. Some people just wanted to explore the tech space, what is happening new in the market, just to brush up their knowledge and stay up to date in the market trends. Some people casually visited just to see what is going on around them. So each one had different objectives. So it is very important that before you book to or go to any tech event, it is important that you fix your objective. What is your objective? It may be deals, it may be learnings, it may be vendor partners, it may be new customers. Doesn't matter. But you need to fix your objective only based on the objective. The entire way you approach the event is going to change. So it is very important that you fix your objective. Number three, do your homework. Say, whenever you decide to go to any major event, it is important that you spend at least 2 to 3 weeks before the event in doing your homework. Your sales team or marketing team can work on this, but it is very important. Say, any major event, they'll be giving you a login where you can browse through the list of delegates, the list of exhibitors, list of investors, etc. And you can have a chat with them via the platform which they have given you. The Gitex had, and many major expos which I have seen has this facilities nowadays. Use this. Filter your prospective customers. It is very important you know your ideal customer profile and filter the people based on your ideal customer profile and try reaching them out via various means. Chat with them via the app if they don't respond, no issues. Try connecting them with LinkedIn or using their website. Doesn't matter. But try to reach as many people as possible. Tell them that, hey, I noticed that you are coming to Gatex. I'm also coming to Gatex. I wanted to have a quick chat. So we are into so and so. I think will be a good value addition to your company. Since they are anyway coming, they wouldn't mind meeting you. In at least in my experience, 70 to 80% of people say yes, and they give you appointments since they anyway are there on this. So that time, it is very important that you follow up with them and stay in touch with them. And once you're at the event, rightly follow up with them, ask them where they are, go and meet them. So that really proved us helpful. The second thing which you can do is ask your existing customers or your friends or your personal contacts as like, hey, I'm going to Dubai for a tech event. I am interested in connecting to, say, your target customers, say my target customers or IT companies. Say, hey, I'm looking for connects in IT product and services company. Do you know anyone in your contact sphere who matches this criteria? And generally, your friends and customers will be happy to connect you to them because they know you and they are happy that you're traveling and spending so much to going to such big expos. So they generally tend to connect you. And what I would suggest is talk to that person and schedule an appointment in their office, not in the expo because expos are generally overcrowded. Schedule an appointment with them in their office. Go to their office, meet them in person, show your case studies to them, tell them what kind of problems you have solved to which kind of customers before, and tell them how you can add value to a company like theirs. This really worked well for us. So it is important that you do your homework not only within the expo, also look at possibilities of connecting to potential people in that city outside the expo. This is a very important key. Now, the fourth and the final step is follow-ups. Follow-ups are the key. Imagine this, say there are like minimum 10,000 to 20,000 participants in any good tech expo nowadays. Each person would have at least met 200 to 300 people in the expo. Do you think they are going to remember you by your name, company, etc.? It is highly unlikely. They might have had a very good conversation with you, but after a few days, when they meet many other people like you, and once they get back to their office the next week, the chances are very high that they might have forgotten you. And to add things bad, what happens is that everyone starts following up everyone in the upcoming week. So they may be getting hundreds of emails saying that, hey, I met you in Gatex. Even though some companies, what they do is they just go around, collect the cards, and they simply send an email saying that, hey, I met you in Gatex. Doesn't really work, right? So it is very important that you personalize your message. So what we at Techno will do is whenever we speak to a prospect, we immediately note down as what that person asked. Okay, say suppose that person is interested in .NET developers for his EdTech project. We write it down saying that this person is interested in hiring 3 .NET developers in this criteria, in this budget. We write it down immediately. And in the follow-up email, SMS or WhatsApp message, what we do is we mention the exact words to them saying that, hey, I met you in GuideX, we discussed about this, we discussed about hiring .NET developers. So when you highly personalize your message, the chance of them replying to you is higher than sending a simple same old templated messages. Really doesn't work. We have tried it in multiple expos and it didn't work. So if they don't respond in WhatsApp, try in email, try in phone call, try different channels, but keep trying consistently. But don't spam anyone. If someone is not interested, just ignore it and focus on people who are interested. So all this have really helped us in making our previous GateX Expo fruitful. So have we got return of investment for our expo? Not yet, because we are into a B2B business where our sales cycle are pretty long. We are in discussions with many potential customers and partners. Hopefully, in the coming months and years, we get our return of investment for this. If you find this video, do like Techno, and in case you have some other tip for the fellow members, do drop in the comment section as what strategy works well for you in handling tech expos. Right? Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.